in India. People are aware of it and the number of participants in various rallies held across the country is just increasing. The 4th edition of the JK Tyre Himalayan Drive is India's only TSD or Time Speed Distance cross-country rally, which this year was held in North-Bengal and Bhutan.
Over 25 cars, 1100 kilometers and 4 days of massive road experience, exposure and much more. Let's see what does this rally and the beautiful Himalayas have in the store for us.
3, 2, 1, go! All the best! 3, 2, 1, go! All the best! Nice wave! That's good!
The first day was a hot day and many had no clue about the route, and the idea of crossing borders just added that excitement.
5.03. We have to go straight.
Since its inception 4 years ago, the event has drawn the attention of car ralliers from across the country due to the varied, challenging and extremely picturesque terrain that its route covers. This year, the international leg of the rally through Bhutan did not disappoint and received great feedback from all participants. The day one of the 1100-kilometer rally started from Siliguri city in West Bengal and proceeded to Paro in Bhutan. Over the next 5 days, it covered tea gardens, forests and riverbeds of North Bengal and Himalayan mountain range of Bhutan. Border crossings are always fun, and so was entering Bhutan. Now, of course, the rally was under a no-control zone while crossing borders, meaning that it was temporarily halted and there was no particular time allocated to cross the border for obvious reasons. If you are planning a road trip to Bhutan, make sure that you carry 4 passport-size photographs and your passport or voter's ID card. No, your driving license doesn't count, but you will carry that anyway, won't you? It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to get your permit, and there is no cost involved while entering Bhutan.
It is the day 2 of the Himalayan Drive here, and we are coming to you from Paro, located right below Thimphu near Bhutan. Right now the temperature here is recording close to 0 degrees. It is a quite bright sunny day and we are going all the way up to the Chilala Pass, expecting some good snowfall. Now, of course, this is a participant car I'm driving and I'm not one of the participants. I was just here to cover the event. But, while I'm here, why not to check out these nice huge Scorpios on the hilly conditions and the hilly terrains of Bhutan. Now, the whole concept of time, speed and distance, it's kind of interesting because here you don't have any major 4x4 terrains in which the cars get stuck. Now, of course, you have these snowy conditions where, there is, depending on the weather conditions, your cars might get stuck. But that's the whole point. What's the fun if you don't have adventure and you're just driving on the tarmac?
टर्न कोई नहीं है, स्ट्रेट जाना है, ठीक है। एक मेजर क्रॉसिंग सा आएगा, राउंड अबाउट छोटा सा है, ठीक है, 5 किलोमीटर बाद वहाँ पर जाके स्पीड चेंज है, ठीक है।
Now remember, in a TSD rally, the pressure is not as much on the driver as it is on the navigator. Calculating speed, maintaining time and directing the driver at the same time is a high-pressure job.
Navigating is a very tough part, especially in these kind of event where the terrain is like too tough, where it's not easy to maintain the speeds that are given. As you must be knowing, in TSD rallies we have to maintain very precise speeds, right? If you have to maintain 36.37 kilometers an hour, you have to maintain 37.37 only, right? So you can't change. Any early you get to a point, you'll be penalized twice, right? So it's really tough as far as navigating is concerned.
In the next 2 days, the rally took dramatic turns and turned out to be quite eventful for the officials and participants alike. There were 2 major roadblocks in between, which caused a lot of changes as far as the time and distance was concerned. The rally was unofficially stopped in the morning as a huge elephant herd decided to take a detour from the usual routine and decided to be a spectator of the rally. The road through Murti forest was blocked thanks to the tuskers who refused to move, leaving the competitors at their wits' end.
We will give you another restart again. We'll regroup at OD 1665, right? 3, 2, 1, go.
The rally eventually resumed as the officials gave participants a fresh start. The incident took place in Chapramari Nagar Kata jungle in Jalpaiguri district, and the rally was suspended on the grounds of safety concerns, and the competitors were allowed to restart once the road had been cleared. The other was a roadblock.
Expect the unexpected is all the time speed and distance rally is. Now we are at the day 3 of this massive rally going from Bhutan to Murti in West Bengal, and you have to account for such roadblocks as well in this. It's not only about the driver, it's also about the navigator, and they have to account for all this. The rally is now becoming more and more interesting.
TSD rally validates Darwin's survival of the fittest theory in its own way. It is not easy to withstand such a long, strenuous course over 5 days, as both men and their machines go through a huge test of endurance. We also saw a huge difference in the temperature and weather at various locations. It varied from 32 degrees centigrade in Siliguri to -2 degrees centigrade in Bhutan, to rains in the jungles of Murti and dense fog on the hills of Darjeeling. The JK Himalayan Drive ended on a successful note, and to us personally, it was the most unique experience, not only in terms of understanding the sport and the technicality behind the TSD rally, but also meeting new people and understanding different cultures.